the pantomime committee got hold of me, and they said, and they said to me, "Look, we know you do a little bit of acting. We're putting on A Christmas Carol this year. Now, look, we haven't written a part for you, but we want you to be the spirit of Christmas to come, the Christmas
Oh,
future."
brilliant.
Now they said, write your own part. It's just a small, it's just a small vignette. It's just a small, a small piece just to do your little part and then go off. Because I hadn't proven my mettle at that time. They didn't want me to be the main star. But I was delighted to be asked. So I said, well, I'll have a go at writing as well. And I'd never done any writing before for the stage. And they said, well, you're the spirit of Christmas to come, spirit of Christmas future, but rock star, be like Michael Jackson or, something modern and trendy. Yeah. And I went, yeah, okay, but spirit of Christmas future. I went, Doctor Who, really, isn't it? And they said, and I wrote it as Doctor Who. And my very first 3 words, which caused more consternation than any other 3 words I think that have ever been written for a panto, were "The TARDIS appears." Well, I tell you what, we had people scratching their heads and thinking, how the heck is this TARDIS just going to appear out of thin air? Because you know how the TARDIS appears. It just shimmers into being, and there's that thing on the piano string, isn't there? That noise. And I said, well, we can download the effect, or I don't know if we downloaded effects.
Oh,
And
great.
I think I think we had to buy CDs with the effects on them back then. And okay, we can do that. But yes, okay. And eventually it worked out, and never mind health and safety and all of that rubbish. It ended up, we built a TARDIS and we put it in the loft, the attic of the island hall. There's chopped out a hatch in the ceiling between all the floor joists, put me in the TARDIS with pulleys and ropes and everything, and lowered me onto the stage in this TARDIS. And in order to make it more spectacular, it's very difficult to get dry ice on this island. Very difficult, but you can get the exact same effect with a CO2 fire extinguisher because it's dry ice. And of course, the noise it makes is fantastic. And of course, it comes out at pressure, so it billows. Well, no one was expecting it. It came down. There was a blue light flashing around, so strobing through the gas going everywhere, and it just literally, the place went absolutely balmy.
Yeah.
And then I stepped out, and we used to have these parking discs that you had to put on your car to stop the traffic warden giving you a ticket, a little bit like what we got now. But and I had mine. I had a bit of Velcro on the back of it, and I slapped it. The parking warden was called George Poltridge, and I got out, came out and dressed all as John Pertwee, the cape and a big fedora hat and all in black, frilly shirt, and everything. I jumped out the TARDIS, closed the door behind me, and I slapped this parking disc on the side of the TARDIS, and I said, well, that should keep George happy. And they all howled laughter. Do you know, that was it was so unbelievable. That response was so unbelievable. It immediately made me an addict.
Yeah,
immediately.
And you couldn't do that today. I mean, and
I wouldn't be able to do that today.
Really, would you? It's bloody dangerous. That
it was dangerous, but I was quite happy to do it. I had every faith in the carpenters who built the.
But I'm annoyed that because we don't have that on camera, right? Do we?
I've got a feeling it's on camera. I think I've seen it somewhere.